Hey y'all, this is Jamie. Welcome back to my channel. Today, in anticipation and celebration of the release of the new Marvel movie, Avengers Infinity War, I am going to be reviewing a pretty cool product that I found on Hot Topic's website. So I have seen reviews of other eyeshadow palettes from Hot Topic, and they haven't been great. So I'm hoping that this one will be better, but so far I've seen reviews for the Nickelodeon palette and the Moana palette, but this one is the Marvel Infinity Eyeshadow Collection, Her Universe. So we've got the Infinity Stones all on the front, which if you guys have seen any of the Marvel movies, you know that this is what they are all after, and this is what basically the Infinity War movie is all about. So, pretty cool concept. Alright guys, so please subscribe to my channel before you leave, like this video if you like it, and if you guys are ready to see how this Marvel Infinity Eyeshadow Collection wears and performs, then just keep watching. Alright, so first up, just taking a look at the palette. This is what it looks like, the outside packaging. It's just kind of cardboard, so it's nothing special. It kind of feels a little but I can get past that. It has all the 6 Infinity Stones on the front, and if we go into the actual palette, so we've got a pretty nice sized mirror up there, and then these are all of the shadows. So when I first saw it online, I thought that it was just gonna be like 6 shadows, and that was that. But it actually has, so you have the 6 shadows for the Infinity Stones, those are your colors, and then you've got some kind of neutral shades on the outside. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so all in all you've got 12 eyeshadows. I think this is normally around $16.90, but I think I got it when it was 20% off, so I think it was around like 13 bucks. So it's got mostly shimmer shades. All of these on the inside, the Infinity Stone shades, are all shimmer. So all 6 of these are shimmer shades, the Infinity Stones, and then this one is a shimmer shade, this one's a shimmer shade, and this down here is a shimmer shade as well. The rest are matte. I think that's pretty nice. You have some shades that you can go maybe in the crease with. So we are going to try and create a shade, but first I think I'm going to swatch a few shades right quick. So these are swatches of all of the Infinity Stone shades. It's actually not bad. I mean, they're not super creamy or anything like that, and they're a little bit chunky, but it's an eyeshadow palette from Hot Topic. That was somewhat expected. I actually was able to get quite color payoff from all of these shadows, especially this one. So this one is the shade Reality. This is the Reality Stone shade. I think this one was the best. I mean, like I said, almost all of them are pretty chunky. This one right here though, this is the Power Stone shade. It actually was very smooth and not chunky at all. So I don't know if they were, and neither was, so it's almost as though some of them seemed almost like foil shades. So this one right here, which is the Mind Stone, the Soul Stone, and the Reality Stone, all of those seemed almost like foil shades, and they were a little bit chunky. And then the rest of them, like the Space Stone, the Time Stone, and the Power Stone, they were a little bit smoother and seemed more like shimmer shades. So so far not so bad. Definitely not as bad as I thought, but of course it only matters what it looks like on the eye. So I'm going to try and create a kind of simple eye look to see if these work. So I honestly don't know which shade I want to use, because all of these are so pretty. Like, my eyes go to almost all of these shades, and so I might do like a separate shimmer shade on each eye. We'll see. I'm going to grab just kind of a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with shade Eternal right here. This is one of their matte shades, and I'm just going to put that all on my lid. Okay, so there's not much kick up at all, which is pretty good. Grabbing a crease brush, I guess Infinity right here. Nope, right here. And we are going to put that in the crease. I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit. All right, so we're going to put that Infinity shade into the crease. And see if anything shows up at all. Okay, don't know if I see anything. We'll keep trying. Because I usually am not that harsh on eyeshadow palettes, especially if they're at a certain price point, but this one is almost $17. So, you know. But I think with a lot of the Hot Topic palettes, okay, that's showing up. I think with a lot of the Hot Topic palettes, you're paying basically for the packaging and like the cute theming. So, but this actually, yeah, this is looking pretty good. So that's actually not bad, and it blended pretty well. Alright, so then I am going to grab kind of a smaller crease brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Deviance, which is this dark brown shade right here. And we're going to darken up the outer V a little bit. Ooh. Okay. Was not expecting that, in all honesty. In fact, that may be a little bit more than I can handle. Alright, so with the rest of that, I'm going to take it into my crease. Alrighty. So we got definite, I think that's definitely a winner. So let's just do it on this side. I will say though that I kind of wish they had a shade in between these two shades, because I feel like this shade was just a little too light for my crease, and so it's not really popping, it's not really sticking out. But I'm going to grab another brush and just kind of blend that out, make sure that's blended. So that's actually not bad so far. I really like it. Okay, so I'm going to grab this shade right here. This is the Reality Stone. It's kind of a bronzy, coppery shade. And I'm just gonna go, excuse me, I'm just gonna go all over the lid with it. Whew, okay, dang. I was not expecting that. I was not at all expecting that. Okay. Ooh. That is not bad. I mean, it's not like the best eyeshadows that I've ever used, but I mean, that is not bad. I really was going into this not expecting to be able to do anything. Alright, so for the other side, we're going to go with the green. So this is the Time Stone right here. So I'm going to go with that and use that on my other eye. I am not mad at these shadows at all. I mean, again, like I said, they're not like the best eyeshadows ever, but I definitely think that they're cool. Definitely. Alright, so I'm going to use the shade Annihilation, which is this matte black shade right here. Actually, I don't think it's matte. It's slightly shimmery. But I'm going to grab just an eyeliner brush, and I'm going to use that as my eyeliner today. So not a huge fan of that black. That's what it looks like. See if I have any space on my hand. Actually, I think it swatches better than it applies on the lid, but it could be my brush as well. I'm not a huge fan of that brush that I use to apply it. Alright, so I really wish I was able to do this outside because I feel like the colors aren't translating on camera as well as they are in person. The shimmers work out really well. They're super pigmented. They go on the lids very well. I really liked the Deviance shade right here. What's on kind of the outer edge of my lids. I wasn't a huge fan of Infinity just because I felt like it was a little too cool tone and a little too light for me as a transition shade. Not bad overall. Alright, so apparently I just did this last step without pressing record. So I did grab the shade Cosmic right here. It is the lightest shade in the palette, but I put that on my brow bone and as my inner corner highlight. It also performed very well. So I'm going to go ahead and put something on my lips right quick, and then I will be right back to kind of share my final thoughts on this palette. Alright, so final reviews on this palette, the Infinity Eyeshadow Collection by Her Universe. I don't think it's too bad. Definitely based on what I've seen of reviews for other eyeshadow palettes from Hot Topic, I was going into this thinking that it was going to be a waste of my money, or that really the only thing I was going to use this for was this video, but I actually think that I will use this eyeshadow palette moving forward in the future. It's got really pretty shimmer shades. Again, really pretty shimmer shades in the middle. I'm still really wanting to use that purple and this shade right here. It's almost like a pinkish orange shade, which is really cool. But yeah, I really enjoy it. The only thing though are the shades, the actual shades of these right here. I feel like they're too similar. Like these three shades right here to me are just too similar. I wish that they had more of a warm tone transition shade, because those are the shades I tend to go for my crease, and as my transition shades are the warmer tone rather than cool tones. And this I don't think was quite dark enough for me to use as a transition shade, but this of course is too dark to use as a transition shade, but it's perfect for deepening the outer edges. But yeah, that's one of the only things is kind of the shades. I wish that this translated to the camera the way that it does, the way that it looks in real life, because it's really a lot more vibrant. But yeah, definitely, I know I look a little bit crazy with two different shades on my eyes. The matte shades blended pretty well. The transition shade that I had was not super pigmented, but I kind of like that for a transition shade. I would rather build up my shade in my crease than have it just like all there on my eyelid. The Annihilation shade though, no sorry, not Annihilation. The Deviance shade though right here, that was super pigmented and actually almost overwhelmed me at first. But yeah, so I definitely think that this is worth getting, especially if you are an Avengers or a Marvel fan. Be kind of cool to have in your collection. I think it's worth getting. especially if they're still on sale right now, which I think as of yesterday they were still on sale. I will definitely leave a link in the description box down below where you can get it. It was only $13, around $13 when I bought it, and I definitely think that this is worth purchasing. I am super excited today. In only a few hours, my dad and I are going to go see the new Avengers movie. I've got my Spider-Man shirt on, which Spider-Man has been my favorite superhero since I was a kid. So very excited that he is now part of the Marvel universe. I'm super excited. Let me know if any of you guys are going to go see the movie this weekend, or you know, at any time. And also in the comment section down below, let me know who is your favorite Avenger. Yeah, palette, I definitely think it's worth it. If you guys liked this video and would like me to do more review videos, give this a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.